I fear? So basically I fear that, well...
What?
Wow, beat up.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Bibo podcast. This is episode 10, the Magical 10 special. Shut the f*** up, Heater. It is episode 10, and I talked about it a couple episodes ago, but I wanted to have Sharon on, my sister, for episode 10.
Wow, so special. Everybody's been waiting. No one's been
Nobody
waiting.
has. I don't think. Other than, like, Libby.
Yeah.
That's like it.
My one friend.
Also, the Libby episode, the Libby and Nathan technically the second Nathan episode, but both Libby's the most viewed.
Yeah.
Nathan got like 100 something. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is with YouTube's algorithm, but
well, probably that they were just like, everybody watch this. Everybody watch this.
This guy's a woman in his episode. Guys, make sure to upvote because this one got a woman.
Huh? Also, if I'm sitting like a big back in this video, it's fine. We're just gonna ignore.
Back?
Yeah, big back.
If you're sitting like Wendy's Biggie Bag meal.
I'd be thinking about that.
Oh. Okay, well to start the.
It's a little bit Gretchen.
That's what is it?
It's a little bit Gretchen.
Oh, my pad just fell out. Oh, is it bloody? Ooh,
No,
it's a little bit Gretchen. Oh, that's not good. To start the episode, I thought as an intro to Sharon, I'm just going to tell a couple stories that I have stored up. When we were younger, Tootsie Rolls had the
rainbow bag with the different flavors or just chocolate?
No, the Native American.
Oh, on a Tootsie Pop. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was like a rare wrapper.
It was a limited edition. When you got a Indian on it, in Shooting the Star, you could make a wish, and we would always make a wish with it. But
it was very rare that you got a full Indian. Like sometimes it was cut off. Like, you know, the end of the bow was cut off by the wrapper, and you were like, "Fuck."
And you couldn't see. Good. No, it was if you couldn't see the star. If you could see the star, it was fine. But sure. When Bumpa, my dad's dad, died, I was in like.
I have a really bad story about that too.
Okay. I was like in. Oh my god!
Fuck.
Wait, so I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and I was a child dealing with death, so I didn't really get it. I mean, we both were, but I was like I was 2 years younger, and I understood that like he isn't around, but I very vividly remember at the funeral we were running around in circles and eating like 40 Werther's Originals, and the funeral happened. We're like, yes, we're having so much fun, yes, and the funeral happened, and then we just had to stop and sit down, and then cry. And then go back to running around. We were running around this fucking nursing home while people are like grieving in this place. We're like, guess you can't catch me with your Werthers.
This haunts me. I remember when he died, this was the first death in our family that we were old enough to remember. So I had no idea how to process it. And I jumped up and down and I was like, yay, he's gonna be in a better place. And I was like jumping up and down excited. Oh my Mom and Dad were like, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Yes, he's gone!
I didn't know how to react.
Jesus
I don't know why I did
Christ.
that. But that haunts me sometimes in my sleep.
Yes,
wake
jump
up in
for
cold
joy.
Sweat, like.
That's so bad. He unlocked his final level.
He's in hospice care and these are his last days.
Well, I remember Mom and Dad were in the hospital.
Yay! He's gonna be in a better place.
Stop making yourself like Baka. He's gonna be in a. You go up to him and go.
And I go, oi.
Don't worry, you'll be okay. And then the life alert.
I see thing.
You can do that.
I see thing. La 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 la. I'm being indoctrinated into K-pop and anime culture by my friends, but I couldn't listen to it from you because I just didn't think you were cool enough.
Oh my god, no, it pissed me the fuck. Oh, we'll get into that in a bit. I have that also as one of my topics. So with the Indian on the package, I would.
Yeah, what was your wish?
You could make a wish, but I would spend that wish instead of using it as an actual wish when he died. I would use it for like a little bit of like conversation with him, and I would just do it and stand over the trash and go, "Hey, Bumpa, I hope you're doing well." In class today, I got a partially meats, and my mom's kind of mad, but
meats.
But I'm doing pretty good.
PM.
Otherwise, I'm trying to do as pretty good as I can. Anyways, bye, man.
Then you throw it in the trash.
What else am I going to talk about as a fucking 10-year-old?
When I was in elementary school, I would always want to hand out the papers because, like, then if I had a crush on somebody, I would like hold on to their paper a little bit longer, and I would like say something in my head. I'd be like, "This one's for you." Like I would just hold on to it and put a little message in it before I gave it to them. But I was also like, who else in this room can read minds? Who is listening to my head right now?
You know, sitting there and you're like,
I wish.
Hey,
I wish
you
too.
think you can maybe invite him to my house and maybe we could play Just Dance at your birthday?
No, we would always go to his house and play house, but him and his neighbor were always the mom and I was the stupid baby.
My other crazy one, so we had, this was before I go into another topic. So we had the two neighbors. I talked about one of them in my Hero Brian story in another episode, but they lived up the road from us and they, like, we couldn't hang out for a bit when we started.
Right.
Like meeting them and calling over the phone or whatever, and they finally came over for the first time, and my dumb ass fucking ruined everything and just threw a log at his head. Remember, he ran home crying.
Oh yeah, I
grabbed
do remember
a whole
that.
wet log.
That kid was also a crybaby. He would cry at any minor inconvenience.
No, his mom took his laptop so he can play Geometry Dash.
And then his mom was like, "Well, Brady's a real problem child."
Dude, I literally said like Jesus Christ, and she went, "Hey." That's a swear. That's as bad as the F word.
I don't even think they went to church.
No, they didn't. She was just crazy. She literally, I was like, "Holy Jesus" or whatever, and then she was like, "Don't fucking say that."
Your skin looks really good right now. What's your secret?
Is that a lie?
No.
Oh, does it? I don't know.
It's better than mine. Okay.
It's because I showered. I don't know.
So did I,
no,
bitch.
Yeah, I threw a log at this kid's head, and then he ran home crying. And I went, "Wait, no, come back."
Did we play tribes all together in the woods?
Yeah, well, speaking of tribes, I want to talk about fucking warrior cats and bronies. So Sharon, whether me and Sharon,
weird kid,
whatever we were in high school, deep in our hearts we were the weird kids, because me and Sharon would
cannot escape the weird kid allegation.
Yeah, well now you're fully embracing it with fucking now getting into anime at 22.
Well, I'm 22. Who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks of me?
No, I don't. No, I'm saying it's fine. I'm just saying you're not escaping the allegations.
Yeah.
No, so when I talked about it in the cartoon episode, but me and Sharon would go over to my grandma's and she wouldn't have anything other than the hub.
Yeah. Or Boomerang.
Oh, Boomerang.
Or occasionally Teen Nick. Those summers were crazy.
Oh, right.
Those summers were crazy with Victorious.
Because fucking, what was it? Whatever she had, DirecTV would randomly give you like a channel for like a month or whatever, and we would go,
yes. And when we were there we would go there every morning before school for like 30 minutes, every day after school for like 2 hours, every day during summer vacation.
We tried to convince Mom to stay longer because we were trying to watch it was the special episode of My Little Pony where
this day is going to be perfect.
Is that
one?
The castle one?
Yeah.
The
castle
Not the castle one,
but it's like the coronation.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes. With the freaky like bug lady or whatever.
Celebrate. I wish I knew the words to that song. They blessed my head.
Celebrate. No, we were trying to watch that. We own that on DVD.
Yeah, it's because it was so good.
Because she ate Boots. So we were both in our own weird worlds when we were younger. We would cross paths. I remember you were fucking.
Usually.
I remember there was the one video that I have like, I found it on the camera recorder, but it was you making the rainbows and the puddles out by the pool.
Oh, yeah.
And in the video, you're like, Brady couldn't make it. And, well, honestly, it's better right now. You're like, fuck you, bitch. I wanted to make rainbows.
Yeah, I tormented you, but I feel like that's just older sister duties.
I remember you would go off into the woods and do your fucking tribal meetings and sit in your teepee that you guys made and go, with the cat figures or whatever the fuck.
It's pretty awesome. No, we would not bring the cats into the woods, okay? That was dangerous.
Oh.
But we would play cats in the backyard, in the sandbox, around the tree. I had lots of warrior cat OCs that I drew in my own clan.
Clump or whatever the fuck.
Warrior Thunderclit.
You get so excited about ThunderClan.
ThunderClan was a real clan, okay?
ThunderClit was a real clan?
ThunderClan was in the book.
Okay.
That was in the series.
Thunder Clinton Johnson Brown.
We would also like make a lot of Google slideshows and write fan fiction, and every character had like a theme song. So it'd be like, this is this cat. It has a gray pelt and green eyes. He is a little bit moody, and his theme song is, well, In the End by Linkin Park. It's like the worst fucking songs.
I remember watching Power Ranger, Green Ranger AMVs to In the End by Linkin Park on the Windows.
Oh, the Warrior Cat AMVs?
Okay.
Yeah, those went hard.
Shit. Well, because the book, because there was pictures here and there.
No.
No,
They were chapter books.
it was just the
okay?
covers, I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking of. No, I had no idea what the fuck they were about, and you would sit there and be like, I love Warrior Cat. Oh, there was a language or whatever to it, and I remember you would, like, practice it and write it.
No.
There
I
was
don't think-
something.
Well, yeah, there were like some glyphs.
That's
or
what I'm saying.
something.
There was, like, glyphs, and you're like, yeah, this is what this one does, and this is what this one does.
What did they call humans? Two legs?
Oh.
We're going into the two-leg house.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Fucking.
and monsters. Cars were monsters.
Yeah, because they murder people if you walk into them. Obviously, they're gonna be a monster.
Be like, oh,
Let
it's
me look up
Monster
Warrior
House.
Cat lore. No, let me just look up Warrior Cat wiki.
It's all gonna come back to me.
You're gonna know too much. The Warriors wiki. Firestar, isn't that like the main character?
That's the leader of ThunderClan.
Oh my God, you watch. I remember the animated AMVs of
Yeah.
these two. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
No, do you remember? Do you like waffles?
That's what it was.
Yeah, I like waffles.
That's the first time I heard that song from a Warriors. First time I ever heard that was from a Warriors Cats AMV. I'm pretty sure. That fucking.
Well, yeah, I have an easily influenced mind, okay?
And you went,
Our neighbors,
wait, does kitty cats meows?
Our neighbors had all the books, so I was like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna read them all. Obviously.
And obviously I'm going to transcribe my own name in hieroglyphics on the books.
And obviously I'm gonna create my own clan.
Who is your favorite? Squirrel Star?
Squirrel Star?
World Star! What about Ivy Pool?
Oh no! I think Ivy Pool was my favorite, for real.
Weren't you a Shadow Clan head?
No.
No, I didn't like Shadow Clan because they were evil.
They were evil, yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, Storm Clan, was that real?
River Clan.
River Clan.
I think Storm Clan's real. I can't find. It's not showing up, but yeah.
But it would be
Squirrel
like-
Star, Bramble Claw,
River Kit.
Blue Star.
River Kit and River Clan.
Oh yeah, kits is what the
Those are the
kittens.
babies.
Barley, Grey Wind.
Barley Kit.
Millie, Starflower, Acorn Fur, Moth Flight, Jack. And
Yeah,
Pete.
I could create warrior cat names like nobody's business. Like I had all of the possible first
You just
part,
take-
all the possible second part, mush them together into a really yummy mix. Yeah, we'd mash up berries and play in the woods and
You're making it sound like you're a cave child. We'll mash up berries.
like this is what kids should be doing, okay? Not playing Fortnite. They should be outside mashing up berries, getting a stick inside their leg and getting a disease only dogs have.
Oh, well, no, I'm not a warrior cat, though. That was just because I was outside, like, playing, like, guns or whatever.
You were not playing guns.
I was playing
You were
alien
playing
guns.
Barbie.
Damn. You were playing whatever gay children do.
Yeah, you were playing dress up. Let's be real.
Yeah, in the woods and getting poison ivy on my Johnson? No.
Yeah, every year. Every fucking year.
Don't stop. I remember I would jump off there's one hill and I kept on jumping off of it, and every single time there was like a bee's nest in the hill and they would jump down and sting me and I would go, ow! 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 And I would throw it off and run back up and then I did it again and then I got
This
stuck.
happened the other day while I was driving. I was like, oh, there's something in my peripheral vision. And there was a hornet on my glasses, so I took them off and threw them on the floor. And I was like, fuck, I can't see.
Oh my
I
god.
can't see anything.
This is the reason why you got in a fucking car accident.
No, I was perfectly stopped, 0 miles per hour. And they just rammed me.
Some ancient old
They
man.
rammed me.
He rammed me from behind my
It's
car.
true. It's true.
He did. He was
It's
going like
gone.
50, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, and I was
don't
going
know how the
0.
fuck- Bro, I legitimately don't know
I
how you're
could be,
not
like,
dead right now. Like,
awesome.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
want you to. I want you to be alive, and I'm happy that you were I don't know what
Ay,
happened.
ay, ay.
But the amount that dude was going fast, from just what I heard, should have like murdered your car.
Yeah, my car skidded like 100 miles.
Oh my god.
Not 100 miles? That would be insane.
We were on an ice pond.
2 hours it was skidding.
We were
100 feet, like off the side of the road.
100 miles. It's so funny.
2 hours.
We went all the way to Atlanta. What was my other big thing?
Just a little snack, guys. Still, I think he's rather tasty. Gotta eat to live. The other night, we started playing, what is it? Ever after? Paints ever after?
Ever. I don't know.
Paints like happily ever after, whatever. Remember the parody to the Disney songs?
Oh my god,
and
yes,
Libby
by
was-
John Paint or whatever his name was.
John Cozart.
Oh, but wasn't his thing called
P-A-I-N-T,
subscribe?
Libby was like, the only time I ever watched those was in your parents' room. You and Brady would make me watch them on the family computer.
I think I sometimes can't sing the regular. What is
Me
it?
neither! They started playing it and I knew every word verbatim.
The you wanna be a man. I don't.
I've got the brains in the bite of female.
And the brunt of dudes. I literally don't know the normal.
Ready for transformation. It's time to replace all these useless tubes. Good for
I
you.
wonder how he's doing. Let's see if he
Don't
fell
know.
off.
Is he uploading?
Lord of the Rings in 99 seconds. Vine versus YouTube with Thomas Sanders.
No,
Bro,
no.
Nightmare Blunt rotation Thomas Sanders.
And
Oh my. You put.
they would be sucking cheeks.
What does that mean? The second G. Oh, I love you.
Ooh, I have another good story. Okay, so when the first time that we went down to Florida, we were driving all the way there.
We drove 2 times. We went.
Yeah, but the first time, like 24 hours. And so, like, my mom got us a bunch of stuff to do in the car, like sticker books, our DSs, whatever. And then we got, alert on the radio station that was like 64 tornadoes touching down in South Carolina
God,
right
right.
now. And hail started hitting our car. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna die. And Brady is playing
there's fucking-
his DS. And I'm like, these are our last moments as a family. Do you even care about us?
There's more to it.
Or do you care more about your game?
No, there's more. We were driving there and we like pulled over and there's people getting out of their cars,
And, like,
running under the bridge like
yeah.
fucking Godzilla. And we parked under a tree and it was happening. We were freaking out. And I looked down from Club Penguin Puffle Escape on my DS and I went, Sharon, can you please be quiet? It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, and I was
then I went
really
back.
pissed because I was like, we're gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Gonna
A tornado's
die.
gonna hit us and it's gonna fart us out
And
in
then
Kentucky.
I remember after that, at the end of the school year, it was Battle of the Books, and there was a tornado warning, and I started sobbing.
Yeah, you used to be horrified of.
Yeah. But then we came home, and we played Mario Super Sluggers, and the sky was red. It was red.
It was red.
I remember this vividly.
Red.
I like I like Mimi.
My other one, which is so, I re-remembered this. It was, I don't know, probably like I was like 6 or like, I think it was in like kindergarten or first grade, and we were at Meme's old house. No, it was when she was at Joey's current house.
Yeah.
And you were.
Is this when you fucking used the sprayer of the sink as a hose and just coated her entire house with water?
No, I actually forgot about that. No,
That was evil.
I had like, I think it was diagnosed ADHD at the time, but I wasn't medicated until I was like 13 or 14. So I just went up on this thing. I wonder what this does, and I stood there with my bare feet out and took her sprayer on her sink and like flooded her entire kitchen
Yeah, that
with
was
just
evil.
water. And she came and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Were you there alone?
I think so. It was me. She was like outside doing something, and I was just sitting in the house like watching TV or something. And I went, I'm gonna flood her entire
I'm
house.
gonna spray it.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna squirt.
Ah!
Squirt. No, I was at her old house, and it was I think just because I got bored as fuck. I just went. I wonder what will happen if I just dial 911. And I called you and her. We're upstairs, and I just called the fucking police. I dialed
I did that
911.
on accident as a baby. They're like the two most common numbers to hit. So I was just like, blah.
Well, it was the only number I knew, and I was like,
911.
I saw it, and I was like, who can I call? Probably the police. So I just dialed 911, and then waited, and then they were like, hi, 911, who's this? And I said, and I didn't hang up. I just left it like next to the phone because I was like, I feel bad hanging up, and I just went.
I feel bad hanging up, but
And then I hung it
still
up.
got a prank call.
I know, but then I hung it up a second later, and they called back, and I picked it. I did it immediately, and then Mem came downstairs and was like, what happened? What are you doing? And then Sharon was like, Brady, did you just call the cops? And I went, yeah, no.
I clocked that shit from a mile away.
No, I know, but you're such a fucking snitch. I called the police. And he went, did you just...
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Actually, yeah. I feel like Mom and Dad let me get away with way more stuff.
Yeah, because Dad just started yelling, and he went, get yourself, go to your room. And I went, and he went,
and I said, well, if I'm going down, he's going down with me.
Disney quip. If I'm going down, make sure he's going down with me. No, and then they
Debbie
showed
Ryan
up.
Smile.
And then our cousin Joey was there because obviously he was a firefighter, so he showed up and was like, yeah.
Our
Or not
cousin
Joey, Travis. And then he was there and they was like, hey, why did you call? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, don't do that. And I went, okay. I'm sorry. And then the police laughed. I just wasted their time.
It's so humiliating when an adult tells you not to do something as a child. You're just like,
I just fuck. I'm pretty sure I just did it because I was fucking bored.
Yeah.
There's nothing doing. I went, no. What happened? The police came over.
and the police came over and they hang out with
And I
us.
called them.
And maybe they hang out. Ooh, we should talk about the weird games that we would play as a child. Like
Yes.
snake gun surgery.
Well,
snake gun surgery.
This is a good intro into it. My last main story. So the dynamic was Sharon would antagonize me, and then I would get pissed off until something blew up, and then both of us would get sent to our room because we were just yelling in general, and our dad would just send us off. But one time,
I was pushing
you were
the
being
buttons.
such a fucking. Oh my god, you were freaking me the fuck out, and I got so
Why?
pissed off. I don't know what you were doing, but you were pissing me off.
Probably nothing.
So, you're such a fucking bitch. No, and you were like just purposely pushing my buttons, and then I don't know what was going on. Why I thought this was a good idea, but you were sitting on Mom and Dad's floor. Let's see this. This is you. And I held the pillow next to your head and was just punching it. I went, this is you. This is you. This is you. And I just missed one and clocked you directly in the fucking face. Your face is facing this way. And I just socked you right in the teeth. And in that moment, I literally thought that I was going to die because Dad came and I saw nothing in his eyes. It was, what the fuck did you
because I
just
probably
do?
went,
You did? You screamed. What the fuck did you do? And I went, and then ran to my room because I literally thought I was going to die.
The blood curdling scream that made Mom and Dad.
The booty stank. So you said I knew I had to do the butt.
The blood curdling scream.
I know I had to make it Gretchen, or else he wasn't coming over. No, and then you screamed in agony, went to the room.
Yeah.
And then I sat under my bed and cried, and then I got so upset at him that I ran out from under my bed. They got us these giant rolls of just like white paper to draw on.
Yeah.
And it just rotted. And I grabbed...
Rotted?
Not rotted. It like rotted in our closet. We didn't use it that much.
Right.
It was Gretchen in my closet. No. And I took it out,
You
and I just
wrote
was so mad.
a 10-page
I
letter.
wrote a manifesto and I went, this is what I'm doing. No, I got so pissed off that I grabbed it. This just like wooden roll of something. I ran out and hit Dad in the ankles and then ran into the woods. I'm like, I'm running away.
Yeah, I would do that a lot. I'd be like, I'm running away, but it was just for attention. Or I'd be crying in my room and then I'd come out and I'd be like, are you gonna ask if I'm okay? It had been like 5 minutes and I'm just there like waiting.
You were clearly an asshole.
Okay?
And it's like, no, you can't have dessert. You have to eat your dinner first. And then you would sit there and then come out and make something.
That's you would sit at the table for hours
I have
and
an eating
hours.
disorder, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mom and Dad didn't know that, so they'd just be like, well, It's 9 o'clock. You've been sitting here for 3 hours.
You would also
Take a bite.
You would also chew your food until it was soup in your mouth.
Yeah, I choked on a popcorn kernel one time, and I got a fear that I was gonna choke. So I remember we were like at McDonald's, and I was like chewing one chicken nugget for like 5 minutes, and they were like, "Let's go! Hurry up! We gotta go!" And I was like, "I don't want to choke."
You were sitting with like
so
water.
Disgusting. Everything in my mouth was like a puree.
You were sitting with like cat food in your mouth.
Yeah.
I can't swallow it.
No,
it's
like
liquid.
a popcorn kernel got stuck on my uvula. It was like the worst feeling ever.
I remember I was
I do chew my food normal, guys.
I don't chew my food very normal. Did you
Very
ever
normal now.
Did you ever have a time where you, other than that, where you choked as a child or like almost choked to death? Or was that
No,
it?
probably not. I remember at homecoming, one of my friends, Kaylee, started choking on her meal, and it was like we were at a table with all our friends, and like the table of the popular kids was next to us, and it was like time froze. It was like nobody did anything. She was choking, and we all just looked at her. And my friend Emily went, "Get up! I gotta give you the Heimlich," and she's like, "I can't! I broke my back." She was the only one doing anything. We all just stared at her choking to death. But she's fine. She's
You
good.
went baby
She coughed it
censor
up.
and saw something's happening.
Yeah, in moments of
die.
crisis, I do freeze.
You watched her and that's the thing I'm scared of. If a car was to like swerve off the road and hit me, I would just look at it and go, "Hello." I wouldn't move at all. No,
You'd be dead.
Oh, right. My choking story.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
My almost choking to death story. When I was younger, I was at his house. I remember we went out to
His mom is a politician now.
Did she officially get elected?
I don't know.
I remember she was running or whatever, and I was like, oh.
See her posters everywhere.
No, we were watching something, maybe YouTube or something. It doesn't matter. But he had a thing of gobstoppers, just the little ones, and I was just eating them. And one I threw way
and they
in.
like don't.
and it fully fell all the way down my
mouth.
throat.
That's why you gotta have a lifesaver. You know that's why they have a hole in the middle so you don't choke.
So you can put the gobstopper right down that hole and have an ultimate tweet.
It's like a hole in one.
Like a gob! Don't do it onto my mic, you COVID, you super spreader. No, the gobstopper, it flew all the way down my throat and I went,
do anything?
well, I stood there for a second and I was like, I'm not breathing. But I didn't like go like, I just went, because I was like, I don't want to be an inconvenience. I just sat there as a child. I was like, and they looked at me, I was like, and then he went there and went, and 5-star me in the back. And it flew out of my mouth. But then immediately after I went, and I ate it again. It had like dog hair all over it and shit. So I went, spit, gobstopper, rolled in his carpet and went, a little tweet. And I ate it, but when I ate it, I like was so scared, so I ate it to make sure it didn't get anywhere into the back of my mouth. I ate it like my tongue pushing it through my teeth like a 3D scanner. Like now that it's little bits, it can go down.
Have you ever seen Ghosts?
Like in real life?
Yeah,
no.
I had a ghost phase in 5th grade. At my friend's sleepover, I pretended to be possessed, and we would do a Ouija board.
Shit with a Ouija board.
Yeah,
You're such an asshole.
yeah.
Guys, why did it just say Monty on it?
And we had this ghost that was haunting us. Her name was Vapor. We were going to the American Girl doll factory. We were in Kirsten's mom's Tahoe, and there was like a ski in there, and the brand was Vapor, and we were like, "She's here! She's here!"
It's in there, guys. Guys, I definitely saw a ghost.
Like,
there's definitely one over there.
Just like weird dark energy in the corner.
You want to know what I remember? The time we almost got fucking murdered and kidnapped. Okay.
Yeah, when we were walking to Gumby's.
Okay, so no. So my parents were gone
like
somewhere. They're going to concerts.
Being home alone, I think.
We were like old enough to be fine.
Yeah.
You were watching me. You were
No,
15. No, 14? You were like 14, 15, I think, and I was 13, 12, whatever.
Yeah.
Around that age. And we were leaving to go. We were going to walk up to Cumbies and then come back and just get gummies.
Yeah,
we just
which was
wanted
also
treats.
a stupid idea on our part because we didn't realize it was like a 30-minute walk there and back. And the sun was already setting at that point.
Oh, it was dark.
Yeah.
It was like 8 or 9. And no, I think it was 8. It doesn't matter. But we went out. We were like, everything's fine. And it was the most innocent thing ever. We're just getting gummies. It's not like we're going out and being like, we're going to do back shots and we're going to get crunk watching Cars 2.
Back shots?
No, wait.
What?
No, like literal back
Pause.
shots.
Oh, right. No, but we walked.
Guys, we're going to get...
Like, I don't think that was the
Guys,
intention.
we're gonna get back shots.
We walked by our old neighbor's house. This
'Cause they had just
creepy
moved
old
out.
man lived there. He was like always like smoking cigs right in front of his door.
Not just that. Still to this day, anytime I go running,
And he's shirtless.
he won't. What'd you say?
He's shirtless.
Yes.
Always.
And I don't know what it is. It's like a little mobile home or whatever. And he will always, it doesn't matter if it's 10 p.m. at night, he'll sit out in his chair and just watch the road. Apparently, he is, I think, special needs from what Mom said. She's talked to them like once or twice. So that gives some context to it. But I don't know, it was weird still. And he was sitting out there just watching the road. It was not long after our neighbors, who we had known for a while, had moved out. And then we're walking by, just talking. No. He wasn't sitting in his chair. He was sitting on his deck.
Oh, yeah.
And
Which
then
made it even weirder that he started following us.
He started following us from there.
So I was like, Brady, take a left.
Well, we were taking a left to the post office, and we took the left, and then he took the exact left, and then went, Sharon, go. And we ran the fastest we ever could. Dude, it was weird. He like started
Did we even get gummies?
I think we did because it was already committed, but I remember us sitting on the highway, not the highway, but like that fast ass road, sitting there holding each other going, these are gonna be the last moments, I'm so sorry, I love you, I love our family, we should have never gone out, I'm so sorry, we're gonna die, my life is
Yeah, we did that a lot.
Yes, and well, oh my god. Well, specifically about the time with the knife, when fucking, so at my, you remember it more, I literally repressed it, I forgot that it happened.
Well, I feel like it happened multiple times, but...
Oh my god! No, I feel like it happened a lot. No, I think there was just times where you would chase me around or something like that. But I don't think.
Well, I would chase him around the house with chips because I purposely knew that he didn't like them, and I wanted to torment him.
Well, my big thing with my eating problem was with chips specifically. I don't know what it is. Chips freak me out. And Sharon knew that, and she would go,
chips.
And I would go, stop!
We were at our grandmother's house. We were fighting about something, of course, and we started like chasing each other around the house with knives. Like,
No.
Running around the table.
You started, bitch. You started it.
Well, maybe. But
yes,
I feel like I had a butter knife, and then you took out a knife.
I took out the butter knife. You started with an actual knife.
I
Yes,
don't think
you
so.
did.
I obviously had no intention of hurting him. I was just like, he needs to be put in his place.
He needs to be put in place. Siri, kill him.
No, but I feel like maybe we weren't chasing each other around with knives, but we did always have fights where we would end like us both sobbing, and we were like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to die.
No, that's what it was. You chased me around with an actual knife, and I think I grabbed a butter knife, or maybe I met it with an actual knife. I don't know, but I know that you
running
had
around
a
the
knife,
table,
and you grabbed it, and we're chasing me around the house. Well, like my meme and my mom are talking outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Or meme was just gone at like Joey's or something like that. And then we.
Yeah, I really wonder where she was. Or napping. We had a lot of scream fights.
And then we, I remember specifically sitting on her floor, hugging each other, going, I don't want to die. We dropped our knives. I'm sorry. I don't want you to die.
Traumatic.
I remember I got wildly upset. I think it's a thing of ADHD because I would hyperfixate on things and then not realize I was hyperfixating on it and then get upset when it fell through. But we found Pokemon Monopoly and it was missing most of the pieces. And I cried so hard just that we didn't have most of the pieces. There was like Bulbasaur and a Slowpoke or something.
Well, it was in our meme's attic. It was like our cousins. They got into Pokemon before we did.
God.
So we got like a bunch of
We would just sit upstairs.
Yeah.
In the attic. The attic was lit as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
We would sit up there.
There was a handmade dollhouse too. And I would like... I don't know, they were meant for some other type of dolls, but I would put my Polly Pockets in there, and I was like, hey, yo, it's a trap house.
Oh, shit, Molly just did Molly off the table. Get her in a wheelchair. I remember she had the battle bots.
Were you chewing on Polly Pocket clothes? I remember sometimes I would go into our attic, and I would find a good little skirt, and I'm just...
Well, no, because they were rubber.
Yeah.
That side melt.
Just like that.
They're rubber, so it would give a little squeak sometimes. If you got some spit in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tasted bad. Texture, good.
Dude, I'm surprised we don't have pica.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like how the
I was
fuck?
like, I feel like I have that. I love chewing on like plastic. Like if there's a little plastic bit that breaks
Mine
off
is
of
sensory
something, I'm
stuff.
like, nyang, nyang. Or like my nail polish, like
I mean,
I'll
sometimes
peel
it's just
off,
satisfying.
like, the whole nail and just.
You will. I'll see like a crime
But then
scene.
I have to spit it out because it is poisonous.
So I'll see like a crime scene of nail flakes on your fucking counter. I'm like, what is that? And then you go, and your nails are like destroyed because you're like in the
Yeah.
middle of ripping off all the glue.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh my god!
There's one in my pocket right now.
Ugh,
A flake.
The fact that it's like olive green makes it so much nastier. Not Tootsie Roll. Well, yes, Tootsie Roll sticks, but mainly what were the other one? Dum Dum Pops. I would chew those.
Did you know they have a new flavor? I work at a bank, okay? All I know is Dum Dum
I was like,
Dum
no, I'm
Pops.
not
They have a
tapped into the
100th
market.
anniversary birthday
Ooh.
cake flavor.
Ooh. Bro, they make
Super
birthday cake
good,
water
super-
flavoring.
What?
There-
That sounds disgusting.
There's a whole thing called Water Talk. Go watch Curtis Connor's fucking video about it. It's
Well,
funny.
my friends were on Water Talk for a little bit.
But it's
and
people
they would get like all of like the like get a big cup of it and all of the like
specifically
flavors.
a Stanley, some giant 400-ounce Stanley,
Yeah.
and then you take water and dump 500 things. Like it's still water. No, you just made you made food
I
coloring.
love reality TV, and I just watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I just watched The Secret Lives of Pets.
No,
And they were so real.
They don't drink alcohol or coffee, allegedly, but so they get sodas, and they're just like. Or they have like soda shops all around town and they get the craziest fucking things. It's like, yeah, I'll have like a Texas toppy and it's like a
Can I
diet.
Can I get
a
some
Diet
Texas
Coke.
toppy?
A Diet Coke with like coconut creamer in it and like, or I don't know. They just get crazy, the crazy stuff. Like pineapple sugar-free seltzer and vanilla sugar-free syrup and watermelon sugar-free syrup and coconut cream.
I hate the ones that are like, guys,
But
we're
I'm
gonna.
like, I kind of want to try that. I kind of want to put creamer
No,
in
some
soda.
of them look good, but it's not water.
Yeah,
Creamer
no.
and soda could
Yeah.
fuck it up. Root beer with creamer, I feel like could be kind of good.
Yeah.
No, well, my thing is, I hate. Some of the people be like, guys, we're doing a special thing today. We're doing sparkling water and syrup. It's like that's soda. You just fucking made soda. What are you doing? What? That's
Yeah.
legitimately what they do with soda.
Water talk. I love ocean water from Sonic. So good.
Ocean water.
Yeah, you can get the little flavor packets at like the dollar store.
Oh,
It's so good.
don't they have like a Sonic like slushy flavor packet or whatever?
Yeah, probably.
Sonic, dude.
I want to go there.
No, that's the sparkle. I think that's go down a slide and have fun.
What?
That was my censor. Ollie said I'm gonna kill myself, and I censored it because it was first 2 minutes. I went, I'm gonna go down a slide and have fun.
Well, one time I was going down the slide and my dad put his beer right in the middle of the slide and I said, well, I can't touch that. I'm just a kid. So I tried to go around it and I fell off.
You twisted
And
your
I started screaming bloody murder, and Brady was just learning how to do the monkey bars, so he was hanging there. Both of my parents rushed to my aid, and he's like, I'm hanging.
Didn't you twist your foot?
No, I broke my collarbone.
That's what
and
it
then I had a
was.
Scooby-Doo sling.
Me and Caden were watching Modern Family just for like hours. We literally sat there and watched like 17 episodes.
That's what
of
I
it.
knew about with reality TV.
It goes by so quick. When I sit down, like when we were doing the guess who it is for the what was it, the Beasts one, the Beast dating show.
Oh, Sexy Beast.
Yeah, Sexy Beast. When we were doing that, I love sitting down and just watching a show. I won't go out of my way for it, but if it's on, I'll sit there and eat that shit up. You can put it on an episode of
me
Love
too.
Island. Oh,
I
that's what it
love
is.
Love Island.
Me and Kate, I text.
Do I look like fucking mug? Do I got fucking mug written on my forehead?
I'm absolutely gutted.
He's bloody fit, mate.
I'm
bloody
absolutely
fit.
fucking gutted.
Absolutely right.
Me and Caden were watching. She was dog sitting somebody, and they only had cable, and it was like a reality show of these people on a boat. It's like their boat.
Below deck.
Yes, it was fucking Below Deck, but it was like the one where like some of them were Aussie, and we were watching it, and it was, I don't know why I was so tapped in. We
Yeah,
were doing
it was good.
a dog breeds bracket.
The first
And then
episode.
also
the
that.
first episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. You watch one of the girls get arrested. She's like, Yeah, my boyfriend is a recovering alcoholic. I'm gonna go home and get drunk. And then you just hear them screaming at each other through the door, and she gets arrested for domestic abuse.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. So it's like, you gotta watch the next episode, obviously.
That really is, they must have fucking hit gold when they made the first.
That's the theme song.
They must have hit gold when they had the first episode with someone getting arrested. They're like,
well,
where's that? This being the first episode, this is fine.
And they're like, we don't do drugs or alcohol. And they're like, yeah, one time me and Whitney did ketamine.
Yeah. No, we were watching Modern Family, and it kept on showing the Sonic ad of, it was like just a pressed burger or whatever. It had like
a panini press. Panini? A panini.
Yes, I know what a panini is. No, it was. You said that like
they put it in a panini press?
No, it was just like a smash burger type thing. They just like pressed out one of the burgers, one of the.
Like with their fist? Like you saw their knuckle indents?
You see like
what?
fingernails and hair in it. No.
Dog hair. Like,
no, they just took one of the burger presses and went and it was just a like double patty burger, but it looked so good.
Ooh.
Sonic on the way home from a concert hit so hard.
Yeah.
But me and Sharon, we were on our way home from Mitski, and we got Sonic because most of the concerts we go to are up in down in Mass, and on the way home.
Sonic is on the way, so
on the way home
makes sense to stop there.
But Sharon, I got a corn dog, and Sharon got just a hot dog in a bun.
Glizzy.
I got a I bit into it and I looked into it. That hot dog was fucking gray seal meat. It literally was the color gray, and I went, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it hits.
But yours outside of the bun was also gray. It was like
every time I've gone to Sonic, it's been like a terrible experience. Like,
but it kind of hits though.
But it kind of hits, yeah. Like a gray hot dog, or like one time I went with my friend and her mom, and we were ordering like 6 different orders, and she just kept going. The lady like was like, okay, is that gonna be it? She goes, not done. That's what Libby's mom said. She said, not done.
Fucking
something about a Sonic hot dog.
I think last time I went, not last time I went, 2 times ago. I think it was the first time I ever went. I got the blue raspberry slushy with nerds in it. I literally got that one. I love
strawberry limeade too.
I literally got that one.
The chunks of strawberry in it.
It was. The taste wasn't bad, but I don't know. The chunks of strawberry it wasn't a slushy. It was just a soda.
Yeah, soda.
And if it was a slushy, that's different. But it was a drink with the chunks.
I love a Starbucks pink drink that has like dehydrated strawberries in there, and then after I take them out and I'm like,
that's a little bit different. I don't know, because I feel like they're dehydrated, so it's a little bit different.
They're rehydrated when you put them back in the water.
No.
Yes. They're wet.
Well,
no, they're actually hard as a rock.
Yes. Don't quit.
Sonic?
No, Sonic. Wait.
How many times is Brady making a face of absolute disgust at me?
Because you keep on saying.
Comment down below.
You keep on saying the nastiest shit.
I'm just being me, dude.
Because you do this.
I'm just being dude.
I'm just doing me, dude. No, Sharon getting into anime and stuff at 20. I
was into it before it was cool.
I haven't. Well, not that. Gross. I've been watching anime since.
Fuck.
It's empty. Wait, dude.
Fuck.
Guys, hit Sharon with a green screen bowling ball. No, I've been watching anime since I've been like, I don't know, like 10. I watched Soul Eater, which I think you would really like. Soul Eater. Soul Eater's really good. That's the one where I was talking about where it's the school, and some of them are weapons, and some of them are meisters. Death Note's amazing. You would love
Travis
Death Note.
Watched Death Note too, and we watched like the first episode together or whatever.
You would.
There's
definitely some big event happens about halfway through, and there's a little dead period where nothing really happens, but it's worth sitting through because the end of the show is amazing.
I like TV. Like, even if a show is like not super interesting, I can make it through like 6 or 7 seasons.
I hate the people who.
I don't watch TV. Well, I'm too good for that.
Not that, but they'll watch 5 microseconds of an episode and be like,
I'm bored.
I'll sit through.
You gotta give it a chance. Like, freaking some shows, like, it's not until the end of the first episode that it gets crazy. Like The Boys or Invincible.
Yeah.
Or, like...
Invincible paces it good throughout the episode, but it changes the tone of the show completely at the end of it.
Right.
Specifically with... I want to give it another try because I know that everybody loves it, but... Like, what was it? Arcane? Arcane's really good. A lot of people...
Arcane is really good.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
I watched, I think, till episode 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I just wasn't in the mindset for it.
Once...
I want to watch it again at some point, but at least I sat through for like 4 episodes and gave it a try.
Right.
People get halfway through the first episode and be like, I just couldn't do it.
See, and when I watched it at Sarah's house, she was like, this is like my favorite show. And like, we watched the first episode and I was like, meh. But like, I watched more of it. It gets really
Exactly.
good.
I sat through... It just wasn't hitting that much for me at the time. I want to.
Yeah.
I just haven't had time to come back to shit. But like, even with video games, I try to play like a decent amount of them before I immediately drop off of them or whatever.
Right.
Or I'll end up coming back to them later to play more and give it another shot. Like with Arcane, I want to watch more. One that I know Travis would really like, just because it is originated from Cyberpunk, which is Cyberpunk Red, which is a tabletop game like D&D. The Cyberpunk anime, the Cyberpunk anime is based off of the game, and the game is based off of the concept of the tabletop.
I feel like I've heard about the game. Like video game?
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. That game I also need to play more of. It's gotten really, really good. When it came out, it was like completely broken. But now they've done updates and shit, and it's like, people say it's some of their favorite game ever. Calvin and Nathan both were like, this is my favorite game ever. One of my favorites. But the anime for it, Edge Runners, is one of my favorite...
It's not called Cyberpunk?
It's Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh.
It takes place with a subsection of the Cyberpunk world of the Edge Runners. Basically, they're like... It's like a weird, like almost... It's not mafia. It's more just like... It's a group of people for hire that do different things. Like, it's like, we'll hire you to go kill this person. We'll hire you to go do this task, whatever.
Bounty hunters. Travis, he watched anime in middle school. He watched...
It was really only Attack on Titan.
Sword Art Online, and Death Note.
And Death Note. Yeah. My first was Soul Eater. Amazing. It ends really stupid, but it's still a good... It's weird. I don't want to say anything because I think you should still watch it. But... Then I watched Sword Art Online, about half of it. The first half is the only good part. The rest of it is dog shit. It gets so awfully bad. It's an interesting concept, but they don't do fucking anything with it, and they make it boring as shit. Right. The character Kirito, I don't know. They don't do anything with it. Yeah. But then I watch... What was after that?
The only anime I have watched all the way through is Spy X Family.
Oh, you did? Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Because my roommate was like, you should watch this. So me and Travis watched it together. And it was just like, it wasn't the best introduction to an anime. Because it's just like about like a spy. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to like JoJo's because it's like cool. It's like magic and they all have different powers. And
there's so many aspects to like. Like if you don't like Hamon, you can like Stands. Or if you don't like Stands, you can like the aesthetic, the palette changes.
Art.
Exactly. The actual art that Araki does outside of it. I have one of the JoJo art books purely just because the art in it is so fucking good. And I like how
sometimes like the colors will just change. Like the color of their outfit, their hair, their everything. It's
exactly.
Just, like,
it changes with like the tone of the battle. It could be like more red if it's high in tone, whatever. One anime that I did watch, which I think this is like if Ride or Die, if I'm to ever get you to watch something, I think Death Note is like up there for one that you and Travis would watch and you would absolutely love.
We watched like the first, maybe not first season. I feel like the first season of Attack on Titan says like 100 episodes or something crazy. Maybe it was the first season. I don't know. We watched that together 24. And that was really good. But like it just got to a point where like it would take 4 episodes to resolve one problem. And I'm just like, I am bored of this.
Well, there ends up being like plot twists and there's more stuff later down the line. A lot of people, I feel like stuff might have fallen off at a certain point, but a lot of people, it was like sunk cost fallacy. Like I've been waiting years for this. I kind of have to just watch more of the show. Yeah.
Even if it's not good, they don't care.
A lot of people are very iffy about the ending. I know it. I didn't watch it. I watched none of it because basically every single new episode that would come out, it would show up with
Spoilers.
The big moment in my Instagram feed, and I would just be like, not even like for meme accounts and stuff like that, would be like, new episode's awesome. I'm like, okay. So I just was like, I'm just not gonna watch it. I know most of the things that happen in it and most of the build up, and the ending. It's weird. I'm not the best person to judge it because I haven't watched it, but a lot of people like really fucking hate it, and then they redid it with a new one, and a lot of people still hate that. It's a bunch of stuff. They
redid the ending because people hated it so much.
Kind of. They changed and added some stuff, and then they had a combination of both in the actual anime adaptation. There's like 3 technical ones, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But The one anime I would want you to watch if you were to ever watch one. Where's the chapstick? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is my...
What's that about?
I don't know if it's my... Evangelion still might be my favorite. I don't know. They swap often. But Full Metal Alchemist, it's about... I watched the original anime, and the original anime it starts a little bit close to the manga and then goes on its completely own thing. It changes characters, whatever. And then they made Brotherhood, I think about 10 years later, and it's like page for page the manga.
That's cool. Do you find that anime is like normally pretty accurate to the manga?
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm worried about Jujutsu Kaisen, because I'm pretty sure is over. I think it ended like very recently, and it ended.
Did you watch all of that?
I'm caught up in the anime. I read a little bit of the manga, but the manga completely fell off. Like because
They just
the writer
stopped writing it?
The writer's wife liked Gojo too much, so the writer made Gojo, since Gojo was like the best character, the writer made Gojo racist, and there's a black sorcerer, and he's like, well, you can't perform as good because here's skull theory, and this is the reason why you can, like, legitimately.
Oh no.
Is
the writer racist?
I mean, he wrote that, so yeah. And apparently
tough out here.
Caleb read all of it, and he's like, the ending is so fucking stupid. Apparently how it ends right now, I hope they do an Attack on Titan thing and change it.
Right.
I hope they do something with it.
They
because
don't let it rest as is.
the second season of JJK is so good. It's so great.
Yeah,
First season's great too. I watched the movie in theaters. Like I
watched the movie and like a little bit of the first season.
It's really good.
I love cheating at video games. Like I would look up all of the things and be like, "Oh, guys, look what I got! Look what I just made." And Baldur's Gate, still every time I'm like, "Well, what are the different outcomes? I need to know. What should I do here?"
That's not that different. I get that. In Fallout New Vegas, I do that because there will sometimes where I'll be like, "What are both outcomes?" Just so I know what to do. Because it could be like,
I want all the characters to like me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Travis is like, just role play as your character. Like, you don't have to look it up. And I'm like, but I want people to like me.
Yeah, we have such bad FOMO in video games where it will give us two things. It's like, yeah, but what if I chose the wrong thing?
Right?
Like, what if I
I need to know.
Like, there was one quest in Fallout New Vegas, and it was like, either save all these people that have been locked down here, or let these farmers grow crops or whatever. If you save the people, that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Right.
But you get literally nothing from it. Like, you get a little bit of XP.
Yeah.
And absolutely not. You get an item. It's like a food something. It does basically nothing. But on the other one, you get a shit ton of XP and really good faith with one of the most popular, like the NCR. It's like one of the main tribes of the game. It's like, obviously I'm going to pick that one. Yeah. But I kind of was interested to pick this one, but it doesn't really go anywhere. You can talk to the people later on, but there's not really depth with it.
There's this guy Volo who comes into your camp. He's like a minstrel, a traveler guy. And he's like, oh, let me get rid of your parasite. I know what I'm doing. And he sticks a spike in your eye and removes it. And he's
eye.
And then you get a see invisibility buff. He
so
puts
you
in a
have
fake
to do that.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's a little crazy. Like, it gives you multiple times to be like, no, tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I needed to make sure, but obviously, yeah.
It's that in like video game FOMO, and it
also
correlates into into
coronation.
The coronation.
This day is going to be perfect.
It correlates into like completionist brain. Because I have such bad FOMO, I'll play Dark Souls 3 and
Remember the
I have to search everything. At a young age, that set something in me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to collect everything. Because I'm like, what if I don't get this one item and it's better than my other one, or I have more fun with this item? Right. And it's like, what if I don't kill this one guy?
I also remember when you were playing Mirror's Edge, I would like look up like tutorial plays, and then I would be like, hey,
do
Brady,
this move.
Maybe you should try to go that way.
Yeah.
And then he just thought I was really good, and I knew what I was doing.
Well, no, you pissed me off because we would have fun. We'd have fun a lot of the times with Mirror's Edge, but then other times it would just be you telling me what to do with the controller, and I'm just like, dude, I know what I'm doing. There's a big red outline here that is telling me which way to go.
And I'm like,
I know
then
what's
why
going.
can't you do it?
Then why are you stupid? I remember we never officially beat Little Big Planet 2 because you sucked dick at the What was it?
I'm really bad.
The Negativitron, the final boss, the vacuum thing.
Yeah.
You sucked ass at that boss and lost all of our lives because it was like combined 3 deaths and then you had to restart or whatever. And I was like,
that's terrible.
Sharon, just go over to the right. And you went, I'm gonna go left. And then he sucked you, but
he sucked me.
He absolutely blew you away.
No, I also watched Travis play all of Resident Evil 7, and I would do the same thing. Like, I would like look up like play-by-plays and be like, hey, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do this. But some games I like watching people play instead of actually playing them, because like anything that's like a shooter and you need fast reflexes for, I can't.
I'm ass with like Fortnite. I've gotten good with Fortnite.
I'm not a Fortnite gamer.
I've gotten good with Fortnite. Sometimes I suck ass and throw, but do
you still have to build? That part always baffled
build mode.
me.
There's no build mode.
Good.
I got okay with it on Switch because they had a control scheme that you could like easily do it. But Fortnite, this is like the 7th episode in a row of talking about Fortnite. I'm so happy. I love Fortnite. I literally like it's a problem. Nathan,
how much money have you spent on Fortnite?
So with Steam, you can like import your account into a website and be like, this is how much money you spent on Steam games or whatever. Fortnite doesn't have that. You have to enter it all manually into this website.
Yeah.
So I haven't done it yet.
Well, if you had to guess.
A lot.
Like if you had to guess.
Like if
drop a number. I was asking
probably
my
close to 1,000.
Yeah,
like,
Sarah has spent over 1,000 on Genshin.
Oh, that one's way worse.
Yeah.
That's way worse. That's a lot worse.
Cammy has spent like probably close to 100 on Genshin. They spent 200 on just one character in specific.
When I used to play, I think I only spent a max of 100 on my Switch
Genshin?
when I used to. No. I never played
Fortnite?
Genshin. On Fortnite, I
kind
think
of like
I did
it.
the math.
They're cute, but I'm like, I can't be getting into gambling now.
Let's go gambling. Well, Genshin it's literally just like multiplayer Breath of the Wild with gacha stuff. That's the thing, you get sucked into it, and it's worse than Fortnite because I will see a skin and be like, I don't need it. Genshin, you're like, I could get a really good skin because it's mystery.
Right.
You roll a mystery dice in cyberspace or whatever, and then it randomly gives you a character. Fortnite, you're just buying stuff.
But Sarah was saying like, there's a specific like cutoff. Like if you hit $100, then you're more guaranteed to get a 4-star character, and like.
Well, it's like it will guarantee you like at least one. But you have a bunch of shit characters you're never gonna use. It's like.
Right.
That's the whole thing that they get you with.
The game I've spent the most on in terms of in-game purchases is probably Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I've spent a bit on Pokemon Go. Fortnite's definitely the highest.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, no, Nathan, me and Nathan, I'm calling out Nathan. They have a
right now
in Fortnite. You can just change the cosmetics of your cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had a really nice one. It's the Nissan Skyline GT. It's like the main car from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It's also in Initial D, this racing anime that me and Nathan like. But it's like $28 just for a car cosmetic, and I'm like. Yeah. All I get to do is see it drive around in Fortnite. I'm like, whatever. And then me and Nathan played last night, and he was like, "Oh, dude, we gotta get away. Let's hop in my car." And then it turns into it. I'm like, Nathan, did your ass just spend $28? Like, Brady, you're forgetting I have a full-time job. I'm like, Nathan, you just spent $28 fucking on a car in cyberspace. Yeah. I'm like. He almost enabled me to, though, because I saw it. I was like, yeah, he got it. I have to.
That was like when DTI was popular. All of my friends were like, well, I'm going to get VIP. Well, I have the run fast. And, well, I bought the makeup skin. And I was like, well, how am I going to compete if I don't have all that?
I have spent a little bit on Roblox.
Me too, but just DTI.
Insert my Roblox strip. I actually love my Roblox character.
Actually, no, that's not true. I did spend a little bit of money to kit out my character too.
It was mainly for Robux, just for cosmetic stuff.
Right.
I have a couple different outfits, but it's mainly just to like update my current one or whatever, and a couple crucial body parts. I also wanted the stupid emotes that are like,
ew.
Here's one.
Ew.
I would have some left over, and I would be playing. My big thing is Tycoons. I fucking love Tycoons.
Oh, yeah.
Or Tycoon 2. So you can like, if you max out your money.
I think Sky spent a lot of money in I don't even know what it is.
Pharaoh.
It's like you make like a mall, like a
probably Mall Tycoon or something.
Yeah.
Or Tycoon, it was just one of the ones on the top page at the time. Yeah. And you can prestige, which basically it resets your progress, but you gain a couple things, and you can like. I'm like level like 20 something prestige. Me and Nathan will go on kicks where we get re-addicted and play it for like hours. Just sit there in Discord, basically like. Talking a little bit and then going
mostly
insane
silent.
at like 2 a.m. and saying the stupidest shit in the entire world. I think maybe like $50 to Roblox. I really haven't spent a lot on that. It's really the big pull is Fortnite. I'm not happy about it because there is.
Do you have like what is it? Like the
Fortnite crew.
The subscription or
It's
whatever.
Fortnite crew.
Yeah.
I do it anytime there's a new battle pass.
Yeah.
Usually the skins with it, I'm not crazy about. They're just kind of like, okay.
Right.
I did buy it this month.
Yeah. What was the battle pass?
I already have the battle pass. The battle pass usually refreshes like every 2 to 3 months ish. I don't know. I already had the battle pass, but it was because the skin was really nice. I got it. Did you play a lot of Lego Fortnite?
Yeah,
they
for
have,
a little bit.
They have a bunch of like sets that you can buy for Halloween. They have a bunch of Halloween stuff. They have a bunch of
Fortnite Legos.
Yeah, like it's like set packs that you can get.
Yeah,
I still will.
They came out with D&D Lego minifigures.
I know. I took a picture of them. I haven't gotten any yet.
Oh, I have like 4 of them, but we went to Walmart and went onto this website and you can scan it and it tells you what's inside the pack.
Bruh.
So we were just like,
bruh, that's so. What the fuck is that?
I
literally need that. Whatever, I'll get it after. No, I saw those, but I really want the Mind Flayer figure, the purple
I have
tentacle.
that.
Fuck you. I want to look at all of them because there were some really nice ones.
I have the Tiefling Sorcerer.
Get
the
what
Druid.
is it? Asterius?
Asterion?
Yeah, get him and get his Lego clothes.
Well, no, they're not Baldur's Gate ones.
Usually in Lego minifigure skins, some of them don't hit. All these are so good.
Yeah.
Like, there's at least one solid piece if you don't like the whole set with them.
The Dragonborn is the rarest one.
The Dragon, yeah. Oh, the flail that it comes with is super nice.
Yeah.
All of these are really
and
good.
The Lady of Pain, I have her. The green.
This one,
Medusa
yeah,
looking.
the headpiece is crazy.
Yeah.
Lego loot, an easy way to get. Lego double axe. They barely ever make those anymore. The staff with an eyeball. All of them are just so cool. I just want a lot. The Mind Flayer comes with a fucking pet brain. That's so neat. Oh, I might just buy my whole shit, man. No, do you want to go first for media?
Sure. Lizzie McAlpine just dropped a new album, Pushing It Down and Praying. Really good.
Did
really
you see
good.
her in concert?
Yeah, I took the train all the way to Philadelphia to go see her, and that's like her hometown. And the concert was horrible.
I have one song of hers liked, and it's Ceilings.
There were tons of people passing out in the pit, so they would be like, help them, and then she would stop her song and be like, okay, can we get some people? She stopped like in the middle of 4 of her songs.
Oh my god.
It was so bad.
The only song of hers I have liked
like
is Ceilings. I don't.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
That's the most popular. I don't know where the
I'm still on the Sabrina Carpenter kick. That album went so hard.
Also, her doing
know.
different sex position every single show or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is like, have you seen this one or have you done this one or whatever?
Yeah.
She does it.
She's a baddie. And I want her hair.
And I want her hair in a jar in my room.
One of my students used to, when I dyed my hair red, they were like, Miss Berry, I'm gonna take your hair, and then you'll look like Mr. Clean. And she was like, I want your hair. I want your hair. What have I been watching? I've been watching JoJo season 4 because I'm being Bucciarati for my friend's birthday.
Part 5.
Oh, yeah, I
the
guess
seasons
you're
are
right.
one behind whatever they're, since they packed part 1 and 2 into season 1.
That's right.
Part 5 is Giorno, the one you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta be him, so I'm watching that. Yeah.
Okay. Mine, so I went to my number 1 movie. My number 1 thing for media.
Lego movie.
See Piece by Piece. It's the Pharrell Williams biopic, and it's just done in Lego. But it's so good. He
did the soundtrack too.
Yes. Tyler is not cameoing as Tyler in it, but he cameos as one of the teachers. He just goes, Pharrell! randomly early on. It stinks because I don't feel like they did, like, at least that people like Calvin didn't see. He wasn't super tapped into Pharrell. He still really enjoyed it though.
Right.
As someone who really likes Pharrell, cares a lot about it. I even learned more about it, and it was so good, especially hearing songs that were like huge, like when it showed Gwen Stefani being from like Complete Pop and
Happy. Clap along if you feel.
And you might like curve it.
Clap along.
No, Gwen Stefani being from like pure pop and Pharrell working with her was a big thing because rap was like in the bling era. It was so it was all about looks. If you didn't look the part, then no. Pharrell made it past that and crossed the boundary. And the first big song to do that was like Holla Back Girl. He fucking produced that. Ain't no holla back. Like, I don't know, across the bridge between rap and that and a bunch of other stuff. But the songs the big songs that Pharrell's produced like that, like Rock Your Body by fucking Justin Timberlake. It's a good song, but Pharrell
was
did
he
that.
a producer before he was like a creator?
he was kind of just himself. Like some things he sang and rap on. He was in a band, NERD, with Chad Hugo, who was like his producer buddy. They were like the Neptunes, and Shay Haley, I think. They grew up together. But it was like a rock band weird thing. That I really liked their first album. Some of their other stuff's okay, but it's mainly the first album. And then Pharrell was also doing producing to like, make money and get by and stuff.
Yeah.
But he also wanted to be himself. Like in anything he produced, usually in the background of what he produced, he's singing. Even if he's not featured on it, like this song Allure by Jay-Z, I love.
Bon Dutch by Charlie XCX, but it has
the new remix version.
Addison Rae on it and A.G. Cook.
Blade is on one of them. I'm not big into Blade. I don't know.
She has crazy features on this.
Yeah, Young Lean is on the first
the
track.
1975 Ariana Grande.
Oh, Caroline Polachek is a big one.
Bon Iver. Bon Iver.
Bon Iver. I also like it because it's just the full actual album at the end, along with the bonus
Disc 1 and Disc 2.
She did the best job of promoting it ever.
Oh yeah. It was a brat summer.
Exactly.
Okay?
Dude, when you get Kamala to change her fucking picture on everything, you want... No, hold on. This is for my media. I was going to talk about this song. Specifically, I added all of Nostalgia Ultra to Spotify via the file thing.
What is that?
Frank Ocean's album Before Channel Orange.
Oh,
with Novocaine and Swim Good.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to listen to American Wedding. It's the one that I think is...
yes. It samples...
Hotel California. But I added it because of this TikTok. So I know you've seen...
Bakugo.
So you know how the characters in Resident Evil look like. Like they usually have like a little bit of like grease or whatever like looking on their face. This person's
K-pop
cosplay.
Roblox.
I saw what?
K-pop Roblox.
I saw this TikTok. I literally thought this was a render from the game. This person's cosplay of Leon is so fucking good. I don't wanna get copy struck by MGM or any music company that might own the song. But it had American Wedding on it, and I added the whole album. American Wedding has been on repeat. Either if you know how to add stuff to Spotify unofficially, go do that. Listen to the podcast version on Spotify, or just listen to it on YouTube. That song's really good. Echoes Act 1 off of the JoJo's Part 4 soundtrack. JoJo. On and On, Erykah Badu. Great. I haven't been that tapped into music this week, gotta say.
Yeah.
Orange Juice. By Bad Bad Not Good with Tyler. It's only on YouTube. I added it unofficially on Spotify, but go listen to it. It's I guess just like redone jazz version of some old Odd Future song. It's really good.
I like jazz. I'm still listening to my summer playlist, Sexy Emo Summer. And it's not summer anymore, so gotta get some new music on there.
Yeah, I think my media is just Aphex Twin. Go listen to Aphex Twin. That's been on repeat since the ambient album came out.
I can't get behind that.
I get it.
There's no words.
No, there's a couple. You can find a song where he goes, I want to drink milk from the milkman's wife's tits.
No.
That's what he says.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
No.
I've been listening to a bunch of like J-pop and stuff. I went back to my old J-pop playlist that I have a bunch of old stuff on. Go listen to... What is the name of it? Fuck, I don't know the name. It's by Tatsuya Kitani. It's the I think it's the third JJK opening. It's to the beginning half of season 2. It's like a little bit math rocky, weird. It's a little mathy, and it's like time signature and stuff. That's great. Undress Me by Kushune. It has the O with the 2 dots above it, so I don't know how to pronounce that. Undress Me is great, along with Sakura Burst. Both those songs are great. And Judas by Lady Gaga. I've had that on repeat.
That one is always.
Jude.
That's on my hot girl playlist if I want to feel powerful.
I just love
We're
like the
pulling out
way
Judas.
I love the way she like winds up to it. It's like Judah. Me and Calvin after the movie was like, hey, can we get Pokemon cards? I was like, yes, please. And he re-enabled my addiction.
Get anything good?
feel like a third. I think its market price is 50, but it's selling for 30 right now. But it's still not bad. I bought like a $50 thing, so I met it and then got some extra cards.
Yeah.
But it was mainly we made 2 decks and then played with them. And then we got the online game, and I've been playing that a bit.
Yeah.
It's good. I think that Magic the Gathering is a better card game because the problem with the Pokemon card game is weaknesses. If you're fighting someone that's grass type and you're water, they automatically have an advantage.
Yeah.
It benefits people who have 2 type decks because if you're fighting a water person, maybe I can change my play style or whatever. But if you're having 1 type, you can be fucked.
You're fucked.
And there's nothing you can do. You just started the game completely fucked up. But it's still really fun. Go get some Pokemon cards. That's really it. You got anything else for media? You got any final
Bye Pookies.
You have any final message?
Final message. Go watch Love Island. Go watch Love is Blind. Go watch some trash reality TV and then feel better about your own life.
Go watch The Munt. Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Bye, Pookies.
Bye.
Mwah.